Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm finally doing the video on how I found out I was pregnant. So yeah, I don't know if it's gonna be a long video honestly, but we'll see. And if you guys hear music, that's my neighbor. I hate when they do that when I'm freaking recording. I'm gonna get started. By the way, right now I'm 33 weeks. Oh my gosh, 33 weeks, guys. And to be honest, I'm so far along that I feel like my belly is still pretty small. Usually I see pregnant women and their tummy is like really big. I'm just like, why is my tummy still small? I was like, maybe because it's gonna be a small baby, because me and my boyfriend are pretty short. I'm like 5'2" and he's like, I don't know, 5'5". But anyways, I'm so excited to tell you guys how I found out I was pregnant. Crazy because it seems like if I just found out yesterday and I'm already 8 months. I need one more month to go, guys. I'm so like, you know, but excited. Anyways, I'm gonna get started. So when I found out I was pregnant, it was back in January. So usually in that month I was gonna get my period around like the 8th or the 9th, around those days. And me and my sister Elizabeth, which is like my youngest sister, well, she's in the middle. I don't know, but we usually get our periods the same time. By that time I actually told her, hey, have you gotten your period? I think it was like the 15th. I think. And she's like, yeah, I barely got it today. And I was like, oh, okay then, because I'm waiting on mine. Like, you know, I wanted to come already because I want to get over it. She's like, yeah, maybe tomorrow. And then I was like, yeah. So then the next day came, and then I actually told my boyfriend. I was like, babe, I haven't gotten my period yet. And he's like, oh, don't worry, like usually it comes late, remember? Because sometimes it comes late, you know, it doesn't come like that exact date. And I was like, true, you know, I'm just gonna wait, you know, it'll come eventually. He's like, yeah, just wait. So then 2 days passed, nothing. To be honest, I never thought about like, oh shit, I might be pregnant. Like, that wasn't in my head at all. I was just like, okay, it's gonna come. So okay, it was, I think, a Sunday. I remember that Sunday, it was a 17th. I think it was a 17th. And that morning we had the recalentado, I believe. We had birria and rice. And I was so hungry. I woke up hungry, and then I was like, oh my god, I'm hungry. And so I was gonna eat that, right? And then, guys, like, I couldn't stand the birria. Like, I was just like disgusted. I don't know, it was, I don't want to say like I just me dio asco. I don't want to say that. It was kind of like I kind of don't want to eat that. So I was eating a little bit of rice, and then I was like, no, like I feel like no quiero, right? But I was hungry. I remember that day me and my mom were gonna go to the store, and then so I was like, I'm just gonna eat an orange. So I ate an orange, and once we got to like the store, I was just, no, it wasn't the store, my bad. It was an appointment for my mom. And while I was waiting for her to finish her appointment, whatever, I was just there, and I felt like so much saliva in my mouth. Like, it was weird. Like, me daba como, you know. I was like, why am I having saliva in my mouth? Like, it was so disgusting. Like, and I didn't want to spit it out because I was like, it's weird. So I would just swallow it. Yes, I know that's disgusting. And it kept on coming, and it was like, what the heck? And I had that, like, I don't know, like if I wanted to throw up, but then I didn't. It was this weird feeling. So then we left the building, and I was driving. I was the one driving. So I got on the car, and it started like sprinkling. And while I was driving, it was already raining, you know. And out of nowhere, guys, out of nowhere, I went like, you know. And I went like that, and I was like, ¿qué pasó? And I was like, I need, you know, like, voy a vomitar. And then she's like, oríllate. And me orillé. And then you know, I put the emergency lights or whatever. Once I opened the door, like, I threw up the orange, guys. It was so nasty. And then I was like, ay, no sé por qué, like, comité el orange. I told my mom, she's like, ¿no estarás embarazada? And I was like, no, like, no, mom, like, what the heck? It's because, like, I'm hungry and I haven't ate anything, and the only thing I ate was, you know, an orange. So maybe it was because I'm hungry. So she's like, oh, well, you know, once we get home, you could go get something. And I said, okay. So we stopped at Subway. And once I got home, I ate the Subway. I was so hungry. I ate it, you know. That night, guys, oh my gosh, I threw up the Subway. It was so gross. Like, it was so, like, thick and nasty. But keep in mind, I still didn't think I was pregnant. Like, pregnancy never came into my mind. I know it's weird, huh? Like, Maria, like, you haven't got your period, hello. I told my sister Nettie, and, you know, I told her what was going on. I was like, hey, like, I haven't got my period. Like, it's already the 18th. She's like, what the fuck? Like, go get a pregnancy test, like, right away. And I was like, nah, dude, I'm gonna give it another day. It's cool. And so my period never came. So I told my boyfriend, I was like, I need to take a pregnancy test because, you know, like, I haven't gotten my period. He's like, okay. And he's like, but eventually it's gonna come, babe. I was like, you know, like, I was thinking the same thing. I was like, I know, you know, because I didn't want to believe it, you know, that I might be pregnant. So my boyfriend wanted to go get me the pregnancy test. Right away, I took it the next morning. When I was going to pee on the stick, I wasn't nervous because in my mind, guys, I still believed that my period was gonna come. I know, right? Literally, like, I peed on the stick and then I was just waiting. And then the first pink line came, and then I noticed that the second pink line was appearing. And I was like, what? I'm pregnant? And I still couldn't believe it. So I waited, and then I took a second pregnancy test, and it came out positive still. And I was so shocked. And then I told my boyfriend. He's like, wait, what? Like, I couldn't believe it still, guys. Then I made an appointment to just, you know, make sure. And then, I don't know, something told me, like, I'm not gonna be pregnant, Maria, you know. And then the nurse is like, we already have the results. And I was like, okay. And she's like, it came out positive. And I was like, in that moment, I was just like, so, like, scared, so, like, I don't know, like, it was really hard for me to, like, believe it, you know, this is happening, I'm pregnant. I remember that day, I was so scared to tell my mom. She was at work, so I called her during her lunch break, and I feel like I had to tell her, you know. And I called her, and she's like, ¿Qué pasó, mija? And I was like, I have something to tell you. And then she's like, yeah, what happened? I was like, I'm pregnant. Estoy embarazada. And then once I said that, guys, I got so emotional. Like, I started crying. Like, if I never cried before, like, crying. I was just crying while I was talking to her on the phone. She's like, te dije, remember last time when you threw up, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, I just didn't know, you know. She's like, ay, mija, well, you know, I'll talk to you when I get home. And I was like, okay. So that night, guys, like, I was so scared to talk to her. Like, she got home and she was in the kitchen and she said, Maria, ven. And I was like, okay. So I went, and once, like, she told me, like, hey, like, ¿por qué no usaron, you know, protection? Guys, I started, like, crying again. I don't know what was happening, but I was just started crying. And I was like, I know, mom, like, you know, like, it happened already, I can't do anything, I'm just really scared. She's like, ¿qué tienes miedo? I was like, everything, like, my panza, like, giving birth. And she's like, hi, mija, like, you know, like, that's something you have to go through. After, you know, I finished talking to her, like, you know, she actually, like, made me calm down, because I was actually really scared. But then things got to me. There was so much in my mind, you know, because, you know, it's a baby. And like I said, it was a surprise. I wasn't expecting it, to be honest. and I got into like, I don't want to say depression, but I got to like this point where I just needed to talk to someone. Actually went for counseling, and that helped me a lot. They talked to me a lot, and I feel like that was a big help to understand, you know, like this is actually happening, like it's actually real. I understood why I was like that in the beginning. It was because when I was young, like I was really like scared to get pregnant in the future. Like when I was like what, 15, 16, I was always like, I'm not gonna get pregnant, I don't want to have kids because the pain, just everything in general, just like the pain, your belly growing. Then like I went to my first ever appointment, and I was like what, 3 months and a half I believe, and I got to hear the baby's heart and, you know, the ultrasound, right? Once I heard the baby's heart, oh my gosh guys, it was the most amazing feeling ever. At the heart, I was just like, you know, I'm having a baby. Like, it was funny, it judged me because, you know, in the beginning I wasn't accepting it, to be honest, like because I wasn't ready at all. Like you know, I wasn't ready to like be a mom yet and have a baby and stuff like that. But I'm so blessed to be a mom, and like a baby's the most amazing blessing ever, and I just thank God he gave me this, you know, blessing. Because now that I think about it, a lot of women can't have babies, you know. And now I'm just like so excited to have my baby. And so then after, you know, after I found out I was pregnant, we told my boyfriend's mom, and oh my gosh, let me tell you, she was so freaking like excited, and it's her first grandchild and it's just amazing. Then we told my boyfriend's dad. I think it was my boyfriend's birthday when we told his dad, and actually he took it really well. He was like, oh my gosh, like felicidades, and then he just started like talking about how, you know, to take care of me, to not stress out, you know, to not lift like heavy stuff, you know, mostly like to be careful and stuff like that. And my dad, I didn't tell my dad until like really late. I think I was like 4 months when I told my dad. And it's funny because I feel like, oh, I don't want to tell him, like I don't know what he's gonna like say, because my dad is just whatever. You know, we're not so like close, you know, and talking and stuff. But I don't know, there was a day where we were just talking about babies, and then I came to my room and I got the ultrasound and I showed it to him, and I was like, mira dad, vas a ser un abuelo. He said, really? And he was just looking at the ultrasound. I was like, oh, yeah. And then after he, you know, he knew I was pregnant, me decía like every single day, he's like, tienes que comer caldo de pollo, caldo de camarón, blah blah blah, porque sale fuerte el niño. My sisters are really like, you know, excited too. But yeah, that's how everything happened. And it's just like, I'm like really excited. I just can't wait to like, you know, hold her and just be a mom and take care of baby. You know I'm gonna be a great mom because as you guys know, like I have a little sister who has Down syndrome, and she's 1 year and 7 months, and I've been taking care of her since she was really small because my mom works. So I'm always the one taking care of her, and you know, like I change her, like I do everything a mom does, and I feel like I have practice, literally practice. And then my other little sister too, she's gonna be 8. I used to take care of her too when she was little, so I know it's not gonna be hard for me. Like, you know, once my baby's here, I know I'm gonna do just fine. And by the way, yes, I'm so freaking scared and nervous and everything. I'm due on October 15th, by the way, which is like in a month. It's crazy. The time went by so fast, like I'm just like, what? I'm almost due? Okay guys, I think that's it. If you guys have any other questions, or maybe I forgot to say something, please, you know, like always, comment down below and I'll reply back to you guys. So don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.